Thanks, Steve. So think back to the last snowstorm. Do you remember plow trucks spreading road salt behind them as they push snow to the side of the road? Have you ever thought about the impacts that road salting has on our environment? I personally never thought much about it. I just thought of these trucks as a winter staple. However, my perception of road salt changed when I started researching the water quality of rivers and streams in southeastern Pennsylvania. These trucks spread road salt, which is composed of sodium and chloride. While road salt prevents snow from sticking to the road surface and improves the safety for travelers, once it is applied to the roads, road salt can enter the nearby rivers and streams. This is concerning and can negatively impact both humans and freshwater organisms. First, our local rivers and streams are sources of drinking water to tens of thousands of people in southeastern Pennsylvania. Individuals who are following a low-sodium diet for the risk of elevated blood pressure can be subject to spikes of sodium in their drinking water during the winter months. Chloride has also been shown to be toxic to freshwater organisms, with the EPA setting thresholds in which the chloride concentration should not exceed to avoid negative effects. Previous studies have shown that sodium and chloride concentrations are increasing over time in streams throughout the world, and there is a positive relationship when watersheds are more urban and contain more impervious surfaces, such as roads, bridges, and parking lots. These trends are especially prevalent in regions that apply road salt during winter months. My research focuses on the long-term trends of sodium and chloride concentrations for 6 watersheds in southeastern Pennsylvania. I evaluated these trends in relationship to the amount of total watershed impervious surface cover, and I hypothesized that as the amount of impervious surface cover increases in each of the watersheds, the chloride and sodium concentrations will also increase. I found that impervious surface cover and chloride and sodium concentrations are increasing over time in all 6 study streams from 2005 until 2019. The streams with the greatest increases in impervious surface cover also had the greatest increases in the average chloride concentration over the study period. Based on my results, if current trends continue, the average chloride concentration in all 6 study streams will exceed the EPA threshold value by the end of this century. In 2019, the average sodium concentration in all 6 of my study streams exceeded the US EPA recommended threshold value for individuals following a low sodium diet. In 3 of my study watersheds, the average sodium concentration was more than double this threshold. Road salting is clearly having a negative effect on the water quality of rivers and streams in southeastern Pennsylvania. However, my study also provides guidance from a smart growth perspective on limiting future expansion of impervious surfaces in watersheds which serve as a drinking water source. So next time it snows and you are shoveling your driveway, think twice before applying salt.
Definitely think twice. It not only has these deleterious effects on the water supply, but it messes up good shoes. Any questions? Yes, right here.
Do our water filtration systems not help this problem?
Oh, like the water treatment plants? Yeah, so a lot of wastewater treatment plants actually are a source of sodium and chloride. So they add sodium and chloride during the wastewater treatment plant process, and that can further exacerbate the problem. So it's not being removed, and there's also a little bit being added during the wastewater treatment plant process.
Good question and good answer. One more question right here.
Yeah, is there a neutralizing agent that we could potentially use to counteract this, or is that just adding more chemicals and not a good solution, or should we just add more snow days?
I think snow days is the answer to that, but I'm actually not sure if there's a neutralizing agent. That would be a good thing to look into. I know a lot of places are switching to using brines on their roads instead of just road salt because that actually lowers the concentration of salt that they're applying to their roads. So that could be a possible solution and something that people are moving towards in the future.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.